Welcome to our show. Today, our guest is Josh Uddin, who is joining me on Skype from Georgia. He's running for Georgia State Senate in the Democratic Primary, which is going to be held on the 9th of June. And welcome to our show, Josh. How are you doing?
Pretty good. Thank you. Thank you for inviting me to your shows.
You grew up in Bangladesh and then you came to America in the late 80s, right?
Yes, that's correct.
And then you graduated from Georgia State University.
That's right.
And now you are a successful businessman. So, what made you consider running for office?
Good questions, which everybody asks that questions when you run for public office. I came to Georgia, around late 80s, living here in Metro Atlanta, almost 33 years. Came here to go to school. Whenever we come or any immigrant comes, one thing we see that we all know that America is a land of opportunity. And when I came here, one thing I found out, nobody ever told me that this is a land of struggle as well. So we had to learn it harder way. I find out that struggling period, that once you pass that struggling period, and this is the best place that you can explore all the opportunities there. And in my case, I can say that after passing that, today I'm proud that I am running for Georgia State Senate position. So that's where I can say that this is a land of opportunity. So I have been involved with the community for quite long time, especially Metro Atlanta Bangladeshi community. I was in organization president. I was Fubana chairperson as well. I hosted 3 conventions in Atlanta, and that's including Georgia World Congress Center, COP Galleria twice. And it was a very wonderful convention. I also served APEC, Asia Pacific American Council, which consists of 17 countries. So I have been involved with the community from the grassroots level. And also I'm North Gwinnett Beefwood Rotary Club president as well. So serving the community is my passion. And I'm also a health insurance expert. When I say that health insurance expert, because I have been involved in insurance industry, and people, especially when they need that health insurance, that's where I come from. And I tend to find out that what people they go through when it comes to health insurance. And one of the biggest thing inspired me to run here public office, at Georgia State, is that what I see in this country, everybody is suffering from health insurance issues. And I tell pretty much everybody, last year, one of the health insurance company, they made almost $11 billion profit, one company. Now, the question is that if one company makes it 11, and if you adds up everybody, probably they're making $200 billion profit. So question is that one company, why do they need to make 11 billion? Why can they make only $1 billion profit? To me, health insurance industry should be a socially responsible organization, socially responsible company that should not make more than certain amount of money. Some people argue, they'll say that this is a free economy, you cannot regulate them, but that's wrong, because if we can regulate power company, utility company, cable company, definitely we can regulate them. So instead of making that 11 billion, if they make 1 billion, that's a big number. That 10 billion just from one company, it should be in consumers' pocket. That will drive down our insurance premium lower. So that was one of the biggest issue why I wanted to run this election. And I feel that Georgia, especially because Georgia is not a Medicaid state, the government, especially Republican-led government, they are sending out hundreds of millions of dollars away, and they are not giving Medicaid to all the people. So my fight is we want to expand Medicaid here in Georgia. Also, we want to help the nurse that they will have more authorities, so healthcare cost will be a lot lower. However, I will go later on also because of some of the agendas that when I presented to my voters during this time, those agendas also there are some issues also added, and some issues to me right now is becoming secondary, and there are other primary issues I will discuss when
Okay.
we get along.
So, what makes you different from the other candidates in
Uh,
this election?
well, one is that, like, I'm a grassroots level person serving the community. That is, when you are involved with the community for decades, so you know their pain. I am a middle class American. I came here, I went to school, worked 70 hours a week. I went to public school. My daughters, they go to public school. My wife went to public school here. And so I didn't have the luxury that my parents giving me the money. I had to work hard and I had to earn it. That's number one, because you have to see people's pain. And I understand that American people that out there, what pain and what they are suffering. I see that, I can imagine them. My opponent, whoever running, that never been even involved with any communities, no organization, just want to run it. However, my case is that involvement with the people, my health insurance expertise, I see what people they're going through it. When it comes to school issues, I understand that because of I served many organizations there, so I know they're need based, and I see I can distinguish that and I can serve my community better.
Okay. So, tell us about your relationship with the Bangladeshi American community. As you just mentioned, that you have been involved with them for many years now. What can they expect from you if you are elected?
Well, first of all, in our state of Georgia, there is a large number of minority communities here, and our representation is very little in Georgia state level. So one is that if I get elected, my community definitely will be benefited because of our community. They are a small business oriented community. They have a lot of small business owners are there. People who need health insurance coverage is there. I want fully funded school system here, and also getting teachers, salary higher there, and especially small business owners, they should get some sort of benefit, that tax benefit, that where they can help their employees getting insurance. And especially during this, after the pandemic period will be over, there will be many issues all these small businesses will go through. And that's where I should be able to help not only our Bangladeshi community, but any immigrant community, any small business owners, I can help them along with all my other voters.
Thank you very much, Mr. Josh Uddin. Best wishes for you, and thank you for your time today.
Thank you so much.